Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. And welcome back to another Guild vs Weekly review, where we help you maximize your resources, plan your upgrades more efficiently, and find those valuable overlaps between seasonal events and Guild vs objectives. Because Guardians, Guild vs is no longer something you simply complete by accident. With the recent changes to the system, resource management has become more important than ever. And if we can align our upgrades with event objectives at the same time, we can gain significantly more value from the exact same resources. So today let's take a look at the week ahead, from June 15th to June 22nd, and identify where the best opportunities are hiding. Before we begin, let's quickly review the current Guild vs structure. Monday remains Titan Power Day. And Guardians, let's be honest, this is still one of the most difficult days to complete. Even players actively building Titans often struggle to reach the maximum rewards available. If this is a day you normally skip, don't feel bad about it. Many players do exactly the same. Tuesday is Skin Day, a much more manageable objective. For most players, completing 2 hero skins will be enough to comfortably finish the day. Wednesday becomes Hero Equipment Day. This is why we always recommend saving equipment upgrades whenever possible. 3 gold items combined with a few additional upgrades are normally enough to secure maximum rewards. Thursday is Hero Power Day. Probably the easiest day to complete if you prepare correctly. You will need roughly 150,000 hero power, but with proper planning this remains one of the most rewarding Guild vs days. Friday is Troop Training Day. Still one of the most reliable objectives available. Promoting level 8 troops to level 9 twice across all 3 troop camps will normally complete the day. And finally we arrive at Saturday. Relic Day. Very simple if you have enough relic shards available. Very difficult if you don't. For many players this remains another strategic skip day. So Guardians, that is our Guild vs overview. Now let's look at this week's events. The first event is Secrets of the Dungeon. And this week we actually have some interesting overlap opportunities. Secrets of the Dungeon remains one of the best events in the game for collecting Titan skin stones. And that creates a connection with Monday's Titan Power Day. If you have Titan skins waiting for upgrades, this can be a good opportunity to gain progress in both systems simultaneously. Now Guardians, don't expect a single Titan skin to instantly complete Titan Power Day. The numbers simply don't work that way. However, if you've been saving resources and have several Titan skins ready for upgrades, the progress can become quite significant. Unfortunately, the Titan Potion and Titan Dust objectives that many players use during Guild vs don't overlap particularly well with Secrets of the Dungeon. So after Monday, the synergy becomes more limited. There is however another area worth mentioning. Energy. The event's Spend Energy task is capped at 8,000 energy across the entire event. Because of that, players can choose to delay some of their energy spending until Hero Equipment Day and create a small but useful double dip. It's not game-changing, but every bit of efficiency matters. And Guardians, there is another interesting opportunity this week. ORM. Many players obtained ORM after Titan Power Day last week, and therefore haven't had an opportunity to use him for Guild vs progression yet. If you managed to collect enough resources, enough fragments and enough artifact materials during Ancient Awakening, Monday could become the perfect day to start investing in him. For some players, ORM alone may generate a surprisingly large amount of Titan power progress. Now let's move to the second event of the week. Shards of the Past. and Guardians. This is where things become very interesting, because this may actually be one of the strongest double-dipping opportunities we've seen this month. Shards of the Past focuses heavily on Runestones and Rune Spheres, and that aligns beautifully with Hero Power Day. The event contains a task requiring players to spend 500,000 Runestones. Now think about that for a moment. 500,000 Runestones. If you complete that objective, you are already making enormous progress toward Guild Versus at exactly the same time. In fact, for many players, that single task can account for roughly half of the Hero Power Day requirements. Then you add Rune Sphere upgrades on top. A few additional upgrades, and suddenly one of the easiest Guild Versus days becomes even easier. This is exactly the type of overlap we are always looking for. One action, multiple rewards, one investment, multiple progression systems advancing together, and Guardians. That is where efficient accounts separate themselves from everyone else. Not by spending more, by planning better. Now let's talk about Friday, Troop Training Day. We don't yet have complete confirmation regarding all Shards of the Past objectives. However, if troop training tasks return in a similar format to previous versions of the event, then Friday could become another excellent double-dip opportunity, because you will already be promoting troops for Guild Versus. If the event rewards the same activity, then once again you are collecting rewards from multiple systems simultaneously. Always keep an eye on those overlaps. They're often where the best value is hidden. So overall, Guardians, this week looks significantly better than last week from a Guild Versus perspective. Secrets of the Dungeon offers useful Titan progression opportunities. ORM creates additional Titan power potential. And Shards of the Past aligns extremely well with Hero Power Day through Runestones and Rune Spheres. For players who approach the week strategically, there are definitely rewards waiting to be collected. And that is exactly why we continue making these reviews. Because sometimes the difference between an average week and a great week is simply knowing when to spend your resources. So Guardians, that is our Guild Versus review for June 15th through June 22nd. We'll continue watching upcoming events closely and identifying where players can maximize value through smart planning and efficient resource management. Did we miss anything? Have you found a particularly effective strategy for Guild Versus this week? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned, stay sharp. And as always, salute and friendship.